So on today's video, guys.
Babe!
Oh.
Babe!
What the hell?
Babe! Babe!
What?
Oh, this is
What
heavy.
the hell is going
It's
on?
here!
What is it? Oh my God! Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we're going to be taking off my exhaust and we're going to throw it in the trash. Oh no! I am working with Tab Performance. We're doing a collab. I've been working with Casey at Tab off and on for the past 3-4 months. So Casey reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in running a Tab Performance exhaust system. And truthfully, when he first asked, I said, I'm not sure I want to. He asked why, as one would do. And I said, well, I don't want a long exhaust system. And all you guys offer is something that's long and sticks out past the rear tire and past my saddlebag. As you guys know, I run a shorter saddlebag and my bike length is tire to tire, it's not fender to fender. So for that reason, I wasn't interested in having an exhaust system that hung out the back. So that led to conversation. That conversation led to a shorter tire ending 2-into-1 system that should have performance. That's what we're hoping anyways. So I'm gonna be taking this exhaust system off today and I'll be putting on a Tab Performance 2-into-1. Now that's retaining their standard header and it's got a shortened muffler with a unique baffle. Now this is the first iteration. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on, and just so you guys know, it is bike week right now. This is Sunday of the second or third day of bike week. It's the opening weekend. So tomorrow, I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna ride it over to Daytona. I'm gonna let ThunderMax do its thing as we go. We're gonna see how it runs, how it sounds. I'm also gonna get some feedback from people while we're over there to see if they like it or if they don't. And then we're gonna get this on the dyno. Now I have a lot of things going on, so there's some moving parts and pieces here to make time to get this bike on the dyno, but I promise that's coming soon. And I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride. So without too much more explanation, let's get this exhaust system off and out of here, and let's get this Tab Performance system on. But first, coffee. So here we are, guys. This is the muffler. It looks similar to most of their mufflers. It's got a nice little end cap. The Tab Performance has been engraved into the side. I do dig that. It's got a new hanger that's gonna go on here. Now, all of this has been worked out through conversation and just talking about what's available on the market and what isn't. Currently, no exhaust manufacturer makes an exhaust system that ends at the tire. So Tab is now making one. I know that sounds really cool. They approached me about this because I've spent a lot of time in the dyno. I've dynoed a lot of exhaust systems. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna develop this exhaust system if need be. Now, we may put on this first iteration and it may work great. And then again, it may need some help. We might need to change the baffle around. We might need to do a few things. We might need to change the header length. Who knows, right? That's all up in the air at this moment. But our goal is to make a longer, what we could call almost a mid-length 2-into-1 system that performs. Not only does it sound good and look good, but it actually performs. That's first and foremost in my book. Looks is always a really, really close second, and sound. I mean, all three of those are pretty much number one. They're all equally important. I am super excited to find out how well this sounds, what it looks like, and what numbers it puts out on the dyno. So at this point, I think it's best that I shut my mouth, get this exhaust system off, and get that Tab system on. So I'm gonna do the tried and true method because I think it's the funnest way to do this. So let's get it out of here, huh? Just like that. I've had you guys rigged up to this stationary location the whole time, which is not what I normally do. Normally you guys are moving around with me, the camera's moving, everything's moving. Now I'm gonna give you guys the opportunity to tell me what you think. What do we think of that? How does it look? It's just short of the tire. And it's probably technically tire length. Is that something you would buy? Is that something you would put on your bike at home? Let me know. Leave it in the comments. I want to say thank you to Casey personally for reaching out to me in the first place and being willing to do this collab with me. This was something that I have kind of had in the back of my mind for a very long time. Now I've been able to make my dreams come true. Thank you, Tab. Thank you to the whole Tab Performance team. We are looking to make a splash in the performance market. Currently, this is the first iteration of this exhaust system, and it is something that we will now be testing in the world. As you guys can probably tell, it's nighttime out. It is truthfully just full disclosure, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I've had a very full day. It's been an eventful day, and I unfortunately haven't had time to put this on until now. So it's on. We're about to fire it up for the first time, and we're gonna let it idle. Tomorrow we're gonna rip through it, and then we're gonna hit the highway. And I'm gonna tell you what my butt feels.
What did he say?
We're gonna go off of, you know, the old butt dyno here. Just in case it has a little rough idle, I just reset the fuel tables on my Thundermax, so it's gonna take a moment to learn. We're gonna road test this tomorrow. We're also gonna see how quickly the Thundermax can pick it up. We're also going to get the real world test. We're gonna get people's opinions tomorrow. We're gonna learn a lot of things. So for now, let's get a good idle. Let's hear what it sounds like. And tomorrow we're gonna rip into it. It's got a little rough idle. It's pretty standard for a brand new Thundermax. How's it look? How's it sound? I think it sounds pretty good. It's a little quieter than it used to be. Still very crisp. Still very loud. But it's a little softer at an idle. And I personally appreciate that. Man, I'm excited to get this out on the road. I'll tell you what, we're gonna transition to tomorrow, and I'm gonna kill it here because it's late and I don't wanna piss off my neighbors, but I'll see you guys in just a flash. So just like that, we're out front and we are ready to go. At least I am. So we're gonna put some miles on this thing today. We're gonna take it out. We're gonna get some highway miles on it. I'm gonna get this posted on Instagram right now, and we're gonna hit the highway. We'll see you in a little bit. I'll tell you this much, guys. I just got out. We've got about 4 miles on this exhaust, and already I've got way more power in the bottom end. I have way more torque. It's gruntier off the line. It wants to power wheelie now. This for sure has increased a ton of torque in that low to mid range. It's really bringing out the torque side of this 550 cam. So we're back at Seminole, and we're back in the dyno. is, guys. There it is. Great numbers. Oh my God, great numbers. I am a happy guy right now. Woo! All right, guys, so you're catching me without a hat and my hair's all messed up, and I could care less. What I want to say is the proof is in the pudding. This pipe is amazing. It works well. It sounds good. I have no complaints. So I actually need to get going. I'm in a hurry. So I'm going to get out of here and I'll finish this up later at home. All right, guys, so we're back at home. I told you we'd finish this up later. And here we are. I brought Melissa in because I really wanted you guys to hear her opinion as well, not just mine.
My opinion?
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. I would like to point out before we talk about, what we think about the exhaust, that I'd like to point out that this is a true collab. This is not something that Tab just has on their shelves and we put our name on.
Good
right?
point.
This is something that Tab took the time to work with Chris and develop something that you wanted. And that may make Tab a little angry that I'm going to say this, but initially we said no. Not because we don't like Tab. We love Tab. We love the people. It's a great company. We love the products. A lot of people like the products, right? We know that they're good. But if Chris was going to put his name on something, then it needed to be a little unique. And you wanted something specific.
I wanted what I wanted, if that makes sense, right? We all want what we want. And, they at the moment, they didn't have what I wanted.
Right.
So I'm not inclined to put something on that I don't want.
Right. And as influencers, it's a very daunting term these days. We often get, comments about, oh, you're just trying to sell us stuff. And there's no point in lying about that. Yes, we want you to buy this exhaust, but we're telling you about it because we love it, because we designed it. Well, you designed it.
Well, I helped. And the proof, I said this already in the video, I don't want to repeat, but the proof was shown in the dyno room. The proof was shown in the world. The fact that we could put it on, deliver good looks, deliver good sound, deliver amazing power, bring out the bottom end of this engine that it's just never had. The two previous exhaust systems, actually three, that this engine has had, none of them have performed to this magnitude. None of them have put out this amount of torque.
I think it's pretty awesome that Tab took the time to listen to Chris and to develop this. So they stepped outside of their box and their comfort zone too, and really worked with Chris. And that just blows my mind. And I'm so proud to be a part of a company that's like that.
Yeah, they were willing to take my critiques and my opinions and implement them and say, well, let's see what we can do together.
Right. And so this is truly a unique exhaust. And my review, I mean, I don't know anything about building an exhaust, but I can tell you that I like the way it looks and I like the way it sounds.
And that's really what's most important at the end of the day.
Well, to many people, to you, what was important?
To me, the importance was the look, the length, and the power.
The length was something that you guys discussed. So this is not your average length, right?
It is not, no. Right. This is actually essentially their 2-in-1 system just chopped down, essentially. And with a little bit different baffle. This has a unique baffle in it, and it performed amazingly.
And not only that, but we have several hundred miles on it already.
We do. At this point, there's about 500-ish miles on it. It went all over Bike Week. It's been on the dyno 2-3 times. It's been back to Seminole a couple times. Each one of those trips is 100 miles. So yeah, it's gotten a fair amount of miles already. This is just the week after Bike Week, so it's only been on here for a few days, a week maybe, and great results, great numbers, no complaints. I love it. It has really, really grown on me.
As do I.
So, since we're in this moment, I think it's fitting that we just close it out here, unless you have more to add.
No, I mean, it's simply stated. We love it.
There, easy. See, we don't have to tell you anymore.
Let's close it.
So wherever you be,
get on the computer and look up Tab exhaust. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I'm dead serious.
She's not kidding. She's not kidding.
But good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Or good night.
Stay upside.
And we'll see you on the flip.
Will the Tab performance exist?